Alright. I think this thing's working. I've absolutely never used this in my life. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see. Is my mic working? Oh, hey. It actually is picking up something. Bit weird, though. Okay. Maybe I need to turn up my mic a bit. I can probably do that. Okay. My thing's a bit short on this corner. Is this actually... Oh, whoops. Turn that off. Figuring out things slowly. Alrighty. Um, this is going to be a long day. Can't actually tell if my thing's audible because I can't physically check. Just a bit bigger. That should work. There we go. That should be the proper position for me. I don't know if the game audio will be bigger than my voice, so we'll figure that out as we go. This is my first time, so if anyone actually is there, I'm sorry. I don't know if my voice is actually audible. I would check with my phone, but it's not working. But hello to the one. It feels so weird being able to do this now. Honestly. I don't expect to get much at all, but that's just how it be. At least someone's at least interested. So let's get started, because I'll probably be here for a while. And streaming goes. If only I could watch this on my phone. That way I can actually see what's going on my side of the screen. Oh well. This is a designing thing at the end of the day. So, as a keeper of my word, I'm gonna be just designing some characters while I talk. It might not be a lot, but well, what else can I do? I've been trying to get out some games to work. But, hey, I'll be talking with, as long as at least somebody's interested, I'll be talking all day. So, hello to anyone who might be, who knows, hopefully watching. So, let's do this. I'll just be designing some of my characters that I want to use in future projects. So, I think we can start off with some more fun ones. I'm on my computer, so that's why there's not too much. I mean, it's a lot worse on my phone. I don't think it's properly organized at all. But what can one expect, really? Anyways, if anyone reads the description, I will be taking character requests as long as they aren't problematic by any means. Don't want to risk too much now. And by the way, I'm still getting used to the keybinds, so if it's not too proper, then whoops. It is a bit of a confusing thing. I wonder if I can actually get them to. Yeah, my keybinds might not be working too well. Oh well. I can get that fixed another time. I think I'll start off with one of the characters that I've had in mind for quite a bit. Might not be much, but I should also probably explain. I am using a modded version because you kind of get tired after using the same stuff after a while. Does music keep cutting out every time I tab out? Huh, just now noticed that. Okay. I will keep this in mind in case anything were to be happening. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get started on some characters that I think have some decent relevance to whatever story I'm trying to make. And that would be a pair of twins. I already have an idea in mind for what they're going to look like. But I'll figure something out. I usually do. I want to do my best here when I make these designs. I mean, I don't like making bad ones by any means. So as long as I can come up with something at least relatively good, then I'll be content with that. I mean, after all, it's not like I'm gonna have to show these off anywhere else. I don't really have that much. Though it would be nice. Oh, my model was a bit buggy. This is a pain of having a model. But you get used to it after a bit. Hey, I think I finally got the keybinds to work. Good for me. I don't expect to get a lot of, like, anything out of this, really. Honestly, I think this is more just an excuse for me to be rambling all the time. Though it would be nice if I could place some stuff and bring people here. I think that would be really fun. No, I don't think enough people are interested in order to do that yet. So, we'll see how that goes. The music here is actually pretty nice. Besides, gives me some good background music to listen to. The character I'm making here, I think, is pretty important to the story she's in. Though she doesn't have much in the way of say in a lot of things. Mostly because all that is left to someone else. She doesn't necessarily like it, but She has learned that sometimes other people's ideas are better than others. Not everyone can always get their way. And it's always good to understand what other people have to say about something at a given time. Sometimes other people's opinions are absolutely necessary. And I think that's the fun in having a community. I get to understand, at least, what other people want. Now, isn't that nice? Da, 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 da. How do I make this coat? I mean, I want it to, like, make sense. I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna make it make sense, but trial and error. Fuels every artist, even if this technically isn't. Eh. I just don't want the design to look too much like the same thing I usually would have. Gotta be creative. And that means trying out different kinds of ways to make an outfit. Maybe this thing could work. I'll have to see, though. What did it done? I'll remove this. No, this one for now. Gets to way too much. And that wouldn't be fun. I welcome anyone who does want to join the stream, though. I'm not really good at all this, but I want to be a VTuber. At least more than this. I just don't know how exactly to get started, and I guess most ideas didn't seem very me, in a way. So I guess an improper one's what we're getting. Though I do like the model I've made. I think it's pretty cute. And ultimately, if I'm satisfied, and other people, of course, are satisfied, then that's a good thing. Hmm. I will say, this is a very odd experience. I'm used to talking, like, with other people, usually just on calls or whatnot. Just not used to the live streaming aspect. Because usually, or I guess in a lot of cases, people wouldn't really be on call with others unless they're actively partaking in the stream. But I don't think I've got friends who are keen on doing that. Not gonna force them, of course. They do whatever they want. Just a weird experience to be talking without, much of guidance. But I think it's more genuine that way. I'm having a lot of struggle with figuring out what I want from her design. I know nobody here is going to know who she is. Did that even go on her? Oh, it's underneath. Huh. I'm not used to the PC version at all. I've tried it a few times, but just how the dragging thing works doesn't sit right with me. And that might be my inexperience with this, but hey, y'all signed up for something. No idea how long I'm gonna keep this stream, but hopefully more people join along the road. I mean, hey, at least I got someone. And I think that goes pretty nice. As long as someone's at least interested, then I'll happily keep rambling. I am a content creator after all. So I definitely need water. I'll get some later. I just want to color in this specific piece because I know where I'm going with the colors. But I don't know where I'm gonna go with the rest of this. Okay, I'm gonna need a decapitator for a second. I think giving her short hair would be nice. But I'm not sure where I would go with it. Maybe this one, because it looks like little tufts. And that's cute. But then again, I don't think she works with that. I'm not sure where to take this. I could use the shorter ones. Might actually be able to use them. And you can see the pain of designing. Usually it's easy for me to make the character in concept, but it's a lot harder to design them. Because you never know what would work entirely for the character. And I think coming up with it is a pretty neat, I don't know how to put into words. I guess experience, but yes. Oh, there is a slight delay on my thing, I just realized. Whoops. Anyway, I'm currently trying to work on one of the twins that are pretty important to Songs of Luminaris, which happens to be a story that I'm making. It's not necessarily about her, it's about someone else. But she has a lot of relevance, at least in the huge later portions. She happens to be not necessarily blood related, but at least she was adopted by someone. She and her brother, anyway. They don't recall their original parents, but they like their current dad. Though they like a mom. I'd say that she is the more, outgoing one between the twins. But that doesn't mean she's exactly reckless either. She has a decent clue in what she's doing, but what she and what she and her brother lacks is a lot of experience in the outside world that isn't where the gods live. They don't know a lot. And it can kind of be a problem when they go out and they're expected to do something. but they don't know what it is they're meant to do because they weren't raised by mortal parents, they were raised by God. They actually haven't really had a lot of human food in a while, despite actually being human. Now, how they're alive? Mostly just because of him, or their father, giving them some magic to let them at least be immortal. He cares for his kids. Now, her brother, which I'll probably be making after this. Well, honestly, I'd say that he is just a tad bit more reckless than this one. He's someone that likes to experiment, even if those experiments usually cause harm of something around him or himself. Never exactly a good thing, and he's gotten into trouble many times. But when you're raised by a god, your mind grows ever curious. Oh yeah, I can do this. Isn't it cool? I meant to hit the other thing, but may as well show off what I got. I'm not too much of a professional in any of this. Would be nice though. I don't really know where I want to go with all of this necessarily. Because I want to do streaming a lot. Like, I really want to do streaming. It just is something that appeals to me. Being able to talk and express stories. It sounds nice. What I don't know is where I'm gonna go with all this. Like, I want to do some content, like games and stuff, but I don't know necessarily where to go with that either. I'll figure out something eventually. I know that. Just how I'm gonna get there, I don't know. I'm willing to take any suggestions I get. It would be really fun. And I think that's ultimately why everyone's here. We just want to have fun. I mean, I do want to entertain everybody by giving them some nice stories to listen to. Or watch. Not sure how I'm gonna get there though. I really do admire people who can just do this almost daily. Like, this must take in a lot of energy. Honestly, it's impressive. Okay, I think I've got a good idea. At least for how I want to take this design. Moving this arm so I can actually see where I'm going with it. Usually when I design a character, I take them apart just a bit so I can see where I want to put them. It works pretty well. And since I just have a base post saved, I can immediately snap together just to check out what I need. There we go. Now this is looking a lot more like cleaner design. One short, one full. No, I meant full. There we go. She's a character I've had for a while, and a little fun fact, I almost actually did end up scrapping her. Not that I didn't like the character, but I originally thought that she and her brother, lore-wise, weren't fitting. Admittedly, it took someone else saying that they liked them, and just some silly ideas that made me keep them as a canon character. Well, canon characters. So I am kind of glad though, because I would have missed the twins. Wonder what it would have been like without them. Oh, hello! Hello to you two. How are you? Oh, don't worry about being late. Don't worry about being late. I'm just glad you guys are here at all. Hi! I'm doing pretty good. Woke up a bit early and I had a bit of struggle setting up. But oh, I'm designing one of my characters. This character right here, her name is Clemency or Clemency. I have no actual idea how you pronounce the name. I am not good with name pronunciation. She was a character that I originally considered scrapping along with her brother. However, one of my friends, you can probably guess who, ended up convincing me not to get rid of them. And now we have her and her twin brother, which I am going to make after her. She is a pretty important character, I'd say, to the lore of things, but right now I just want to prioritize getting all the designs of the important characters and at least divine. Because a little fun fact is that she was adopted by one of them. But hey, I'm glad to see you guys are joining. Oh, you took away the message. I actually did make my VTuber model as well. I can even do a little wave. And a peace sign. Oh, yeah, please go burn, or not burn your food. Please go make sure your food doesn't burn. I don't think, having your house burned down is a very pleasant experience. Feel free to test that. Just don't tell the court that I'm the one encouraging it, okay? Well, I'm not encouraging it, but you know. Whew. Maybe next time I'll start a stream a bit later than this time. I'm not gonna end it until like a few hours maybe. But man, maybe early streams are not my thing. How do streamers do this? Like, oh my god. No regrets though, because at least I get to talk to you guys. Adjusting the tracking. Actually not that bad. I use water though, and that thing has actually done most of the thing I need. At most, I mean, I've seen a lot of morning streams, and I don't know how people do that very well. But I'd say tracking went pretty well. It wasn't the worst to set up. Um, I think the hardest part was just making the model itself. I mean, the model is kind of a bit off compared to my character's actual design. It doesn't have the gradient front hair and oh. Hey, at least you can give it to someone else and make them eat the burnt food. But I think the hardest part was making the model itself, considering I accidentally skipped the tutorial. I am a professional, guys. I promise. Well, I'm actually not gonna promise that. I mean, have you seen any of this? I am not good for this. I even got a few, like, eye models. Or not eye models, but, like, whatever it is. The ability to change the eye, I think. I mean, probably got I mean, I can look surprised if I wanted to. Look at this. I don't have many expressions, though. There's not a lot of adjustments, and I think that the people who made this mod really like Cookie Run. Cause, hold on. Where's props? Okay. They might really like Cookie Run. Just a bit. And I've got their own characters here, which is cute. I'm glad. By the way, want to see something I can do? Bleep. I can do this, apparently. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of, like, stuff you can do. Oh, and if I really wanted to... Hold on. Can I actually do this? I do not know. Why are you... Can I rotate? Yep. This is so stupid. I'm going to use that for so many jokes. I have power there. My glasses are falling, oh my god. I'm 3D! Oh, and technically, hold on. Hi. Oh my god, I'm so small on the screen! I'm so small on the screen. I am pixels. Sure, hold on. You're being stared at. Do you like what you... Well, let me zoom in for you guys. There, oh, whoa, that's too much. I can, in fact, rotate. I might want to redo this model. I can rotate, guys. I am powerful as a 3D. Oh my god, I can get an air view. Oh god, my model. Okay, the model can't handle air view. Okay. Oh, is it bird's eye? I think it's bird's eye. I don't want to bother testing Worm's Eye. Like, that is not something to test. I can, in fact, rotate, though. If I ever get into someone else's stream, I'm just going to be messing around so hard. It would be great. I mean, I already get into enough people's streams as it is as a, like, random person. I keep getting stuck into them. God, when I used to play IDV, I kept getting into everybody's streams. I still remember the time I got called a lot of not so nice words because I blinked. That was amazing. Actually, about that. Hello. Does this cut out? You are beneath me. It does actually cut out. Because I have this on OBS. But I can get very up close if I really wanted to. Because I have this in the corner for a reason. It took forever to make sure the other eye wouldn't be there, by the way. So that way I could have the phone. It's actually the first and only model I've ever made. I don't think it's necessarily the best, but I think for a starter who accidentally just skipped the tutorial, I think it's pretty good. Kinda. I might want to tweak the hair a bit though. But who cares? It has hand tracking, by the way, too. So stupid. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this when I get in anybody's stream. Or when I do it myself. It's gonna be great. But I am actually prepared, because, fun fact, I had to log out of my Discord for this, so that way I wouldn't accidentally leak my own thing in case. But hey, I'm out there. I think one day, well, hopefully one day, I'll have a big enough following that I can just do story time and there'll at least be one person always watching. I think that'd be very nice. You know? Also, I just realized there are little crowns. Nathan's number one. What's the point of the crowns? Do they actually mean anything? Like, that is just me asking, because I am not familiar with any of this. What do they mean? Why is my hair so flimsy? Like, hold on. My hair is so flimsy, what? I just realized that now. Huh. XP? I've never really been into other live streams that was YouTube. Because usually they just happen on like Twitch or something. I still don't understand that one. I've tried. The format's weird. Though who knows, maybe I'll go onto Twitch someday and surprise everybody. I mean, there are people who do a lot of different streams on different things. I mean, I know a few people who do it on TikTok and stuff. I have also never tried figuring out how that one worked, and I don't think I'm ever going to. Not in the foreseeable future, anyway. Doesn't sound like a me thing. Oops. Maybe here it's... Maybe. Oh god, the frickin'... What are these emojis. I'm scared. You guys concern me. No, I did not mean to pick the happy one. I need to check my sticky notes for which one was supposed to be what, because I can't tell if this one or this one was sad. Actually, I think this one is sad. You guys concern me. Yeah, those emojis are a bit concerning. It is bright outside, oh my god. I'm glad at least you two are having fun. I've been trying to think of what I want to stream other than this. Oh, hi, Light! It is very unfortunate that I could tell it was you even without reading your user. I know what you are. But hey, that means 4 people are watching. Yay! I'm thinking of what games I could stream. I mean, I already have a list of some if you guys want to hear. I don't know when I'm gonna actually stream those. It's definitely not gonna be this live stream. Yeah, we've got 4 people watching. I actually have, on OBS, it has a control panel telling you how many viewers you've got. And I've got currently 4, so I just don't know the other. As for the list of games, I'm thinking... Oh yeah, I intend to do that. If I can get it steals, that would be a great one. I'll show you guys the horrors that I put you all through, but the actual thing. And I'll probably scream. I'm not the best anymore when it comes to horror, but also just because when I'm not with people, I'm actually a lot more silent when I deal with horror. It's just that when people are around, I get all jumpy. You know? Gotta give them a reaction. Otherwise, I'm actually pretty quiet. But, some of the games I have currently properly, like, they will actually work on OBS, because some games are struggling a bit. Long Live the Queen, a game that was one that I played in my childhood. Little Goody Two Shoes. Wuthering Waves. I might consider starting a new file and having fun there, or show off my current one. Who knows? Illusion Carnival, The Guild Clerk, Digimon Storytime Stranger. Let me open up my Steam for this. It doesn't show it, right? Okay. I will also do Undertale, because it's freaking Undertale. Maybe all of the Danganronpa games if you all want to see that. I have DDLC though, that's not exactly on my list of things I'd play. Left 4 Dead sounds fun. Your Turn to Die and Stardew Valley are also up there on my list. Very different games from each other, but I want to do anything. And some games are also there, but aren't entirely. Thank you, Lai. I am heavily considering my list. I have actually considered adding, Roblox games. I'm just not sure which ones would work for me. Animal Hospital does sound fun with you guys, though. Like, that does actually sound like something I would play. Well, I have played it. It's really fun. Don't know if any of you guys have actually tried it for yourselves, though. What other Roblox games are there? I don't. Shoot, every time it comes up blank. Okay. Carnage does sound fun, though. I don't know how I would stream that. Violence District. Definitely Violence District. I want to stream that one day. I've. Same here, because otherwise I would be hosting a game night in HD for that. Which I feel like you guys would all kill me. I'd be like, hey, make sure you don't let in any anomalies, and then all of them get let in. Which sounds like something you or Sora would do. The music that's playing in the background when I have this, or your own music? I actually do ask because, I am trying to set up settings still for the stream, so if there's anything I can figure out, I would like that figured out today. Okay, just yours. I think it just might be my mic isn't very loud. That or I am not loud enough. Should I start talking like this? Okay, never mind, that hurt my throat. Didn't even reach very loud anyway. Oh my god, I'm quiet. If my brother. If he were here, he'd be breaking it at red. Oh my god. Maybe this is why I'm not cut out to be a streamer, because I'd be too quiet that nobody would hear me. Yeah, I think I am just quiet. Or it might just be the mic settings, because I'm trying to talk loud and I don't get into the yell segment. But I also might be holding myself back unintentionally because it is 9 in the morning and I don't want to wake up my family that much. They don't deserve having their sleep taken away from them. Oh yeah. Light, do you want to see something really cool I can do? And don't worry, it doesn't involve someone dying this time. Potentially. Watch this. Whee! I can spin. I am powerful. Fear me. Spin. Oh, I just realized it does show my mice. My mouse? Bleh. Words. I can see my mouse. Huh. Might just be when I'm on the site, though. To adjust my thing. That actually might be why. I am no professional, I'll say that. I'm still learning the ropes of everything. Thank you. I took a while to learn it. Still learning the rope. It is fully 3D, and I do have legs beneath here. Surprise, surprise. I am not just a torso. I think. Well, I know I'm not, but I do wish I had more experience in this, because I would like to make this a bit more accurate to my, at least gotcha thing. But I think it'll do for now. I'll just need to figure out what I'm doing. Well, okay. I'm trying, to design it. You don't see anything. She's fine. She's perfectly fine. No harm. Nothing wrong. Actually, these boots might work for her. You're just imagining things, okay? She's perfectly fine. You're seeing things. I mean, look at her. She looks so happy and stuff. Are you really gonna deny her the happiness? Split apart like a Kit Kat. Hey, that's very mean. Like, I'm trying my best here. Do these boots work, or you could probably use an accessory down here. Except none of the accessories fit the height detail all that much. I mean, I could try something down here. Hey, look. You can't be so mean in my stream. Like, that is offensive to everybody. God, I can't with words today. So you know what the mandatory thing we have to do to you is, right? Well, you'll understand it someday, but you just aren't ready for that day, Nathan. You aren't ready for it. Nobody has to know anyway. Screw this, I'm going with simpler boots. These actually might work better. No, I don't know how to do that. Not yet, anyway. So if any of you guys know how to and could tell me, that would be lovely. Please. You guys would do that for me, right? Right? Anyway, that's enough for that. I still can't believe how bouncy my hair is. I think I messed up somewhere when I was making this model. I just don't know where. that is a problem for later. Mostly because I just don't know where I'm supposed to go with this. This is probably the most in-depth you all have ever seen me make a character. Because it's probably the only time I've properly streamed making any. Are there any games you guys want to see me play in particular one day? As long as they're mostly appropriate. Though I don't know how far that light goes yet. God, tired. This stream has almost been up for an hour, which I think is pretty impressive for a first time. I at least got 4 of you guys. Actually, I'm curious about something. If I just click this. Okay. I'm very thankful you all actually just joined me. Oh, I figured out how to put someone in timeout. Anyway, if you guys want any interaction, here you go. There's your daily dose of interaction right there. I put a little smiley face. You guys can't see it, right? Or at least in the chat. I don't know how it works. Still learning the ropes. Maybe a different set of eyes. There we go. You can see it. That's good. I'm still wondering who that 4th person could be. I mean, I know it has to be one of you guys, I think. Curious, if I check out my channel on the thing, it doesn't show what I have back here, I hope. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, then I have no idea what it is. I am considering still my options for games to play. I mean, there are a lot of them. Oh yeah, this arm has a bit more struggle, I think, doing stuff, but I can still do things. Why is the other arm activating? There we go. I need to figure out how to get that one working. But that's just model stuff. Pains of a 3D one. Ah, I hit my mic. Whoops. Hmm. You know, I'm thinking of making a server for those who want to just like for just fans here anyway. I don't think I'll get a lot of people aside from like my main friends being you guys. But I think it'd still be pretty nice in case fans want a place where they can talk. You know? I just don't know what I'm gonna have it be. Aw, thank you. You know, I still remember who my first subscriber actually was when I first made the channel. Mostly because I knew who she was, and, well, friends tell each other a lot of things, so I told her my channel when I first started out, and she's okay. I don't actually talk to her anymore, but mostly because we don't go to the same school anymore, and I didn't have a phone exactly at the time. Well, the proper stuff to contact her anyway. It's unfortunate, but just how it be. This was back in middle school, I think. Yeah, middle school. Whoops, not mean makeup. I'm just going to do this real quick. You see nothing. Hmm. How do I design this? You don't see anything, Nathan. Nothing's wrong. Don't tell Carm. He'd kill me if he knew. The girl, or you mean... I don't think Carm was ever here, Nathan. You're on your own. Quiet. No one's getting beheaded. Nobody. I just gotta adjust the main outfit and then I can put Clemency back to normal. Clement is gonna Clement. God, my frick. I can't say names! I've been struggling with these two's names for the past hour! I am horrible at this. I'm also horrible at designing what I want. Jesus. Though, honestly, I think I'm sparing myself some trouble by getting the harder twin out of the way. You know what I could do just to be mean? I could design a certain, creation of Aethas and not tell Reen, so the only show of their design would be this stream. It'd be very funny just to mess with her like that. I like messing with people in general, specifically you guys. There is a lot I need to figure out about this. Oh my god. Actually, this could work. I place it down. You know, I wonder what you guys think I go through whenever I make a design like this. Cause, like, have I shown you guys Desire? Do you guys want to see her? Do you want to see Desire, guys? At least, would you guys like to? And that was a question that I wasn't going to wait for an answer for, so I'm gonna do it already. Fun fact, whenever I make a character scene, I usually just copy the character because I am always afraid of accidentally moving something that won't be fixed later. Yes, she took 3 layers. We're not going to talk too much about that. Me, me, me. One second. There we go. Desire, ta-da! She might have taken a while. Just a bit. Does it have to track my hand anytime I adjust my headpiece? A little fun fact though, this eye right here is actually not Desire, but Lucid. I'm rewriting a lot of the Divine's lore because I'm getting rid of a lot of them and I'm gonna give them away. But also the fact that, I think that the writing is a bit messy, maybe because past me decided that making around 800 was a good idea. It was not. It was not. I am mad at my past self for doing that. I don't know why they even had, or how they had the, like, imagination to even do that. Because even now I have a struggle coming up with 800 things to have a god of. What was that past me on? Because I kind of need that inspiration nowadays. Anyway, lamenting aside, so Lucid I don't think will be necessarily entirely a divine, but rather an attachment for Desire. Because it's kind of, honestly, you already have a god of dreams, and you've got one of nightmares. Do you really need one for lucid dreams in specific? ultimately it's just a branch of dreams, and it can still lead to a nightmare. So it's just one of those. Do we really need one in between? So I've made him more of like one of those attachments to keep the divine stable. I mean, desire was made by Ether's unstable emotions of loneliness, so that really just checks out. You know? Oh yeah, there's a bit of lore drop since I know you don't really know a lot, Nathan. Fun fact, this is just hair. This layer is literally just her hair. Then this has like the other hands that she has, and part of her hair, and then Lucid. And then the rest of her. I actually did show off this design to someone else before. In fact, I showed it off to another server that has nothing to do with you guys. Well, I don't tell a bunch of people anything. The only people who actually have any idea what's going on, but albeit still not much because I like to gatekeep, is really just Carm. That's all. I mean, there is a spectator group that they don't even know a lot either. Which I think is pretty funny. I starve them every day of information. Never gets old. Anyway, back to Clemency. Clemency. Is it Clemency or Clemency? Genuinely asking. Like, does anyone actually know? But anyway, fun fact is that she is canonically Ether's daughter. Adoptive daughter, as he is a divine that cannot reproduce. Just straight up, his kind is not. Well, only a specific part of his kind is physically incapable of doing so. Specifically under the branch of Lumidia. Anyway, look away. Just look away for a second. Do you think I'm on Carm's hit list specifically? Like, do you think that's what's likely to happen? Aw. I mean, I don't know what I did to warrant being on someone's hit list, but you never know. I mean, I'm just a simple little terror. I mean, what have I ever done to warrant being on someone's hit list? And don't answer that question. For no particular reason. Hmm. Actually, I'm going to try something. Hold on, guys. I want to try something. It's going to be really fun if I can. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, the skirt's all buggy in this one. Never mind. God dang it. I was going to have my thing sit down, but I think it's too buggy. Curse you have. Curse this model having a skirt. It would have been really funny if I could just have it sit down. I don't get to do that. My model is forced to stand. So I'm curious, what exactly are you guys doing back there? Is my stream at least a good podcast for you guys to be doing something else? Maybe I should run a weather podcast or forecast. Bleh, words. Oh, okay. Good to know I'm good. I'm a good podcast person. Playing TC. What does that stand for? It's 9 in the morning. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Algorithm boosting. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I need to find more games to stream. You know, hmm. Thinking. Oh, hey, I found my earrings. I didn't realize I hung them up here. I've got some pretty nice earrings. Though, speaking of Genshin, what did you get for the. I guess. I don't know if Light. I don't think Light ever cares about Genshin, and I don't even know if Nathan does. So, for the one person who actually plays Genshin, from what I know, what do you think of the reveal of how do you pronounce it? Um net I'm not even gonna try. The icy place. I know as soon as I try I'm going to fail it horribly. Yes, that, thank you. How do I say that? I don't like her. I do not like her. I tried to